Top 10 Luxury Restaurants in the World. This list is for you if you prefer eating out at the priciest restaurants in the world, enjoy fine cuisine, and have some extra cash to spend. The restaurants on the following list all have one thing in common: you'll pay an arm and a leg for the opportunity. The list of restaurants and statistics below were assembled from a variety of online sources, including Lux Habitat, Money Inc., and Michelin Guide. 10. Itha Undersea, Maldives. The first underwater restaurant in the world, Itha Undersea, is situated on Rangali Island in the Maldives. You should budget about $320 per person to eat at this restaurant, but in return, you'll be eating 5 meters beneath the Indian Ocean, including expansive vistas of the ocean, its marine life, and coral gardens. Up to 14 people can be seated in the restaurant, which offers a variety of fine dining options, supper menus, and beverages. As a guest, you may anticipate receiving either a 4-course lunch or a 6-course supper, both of which include mostly European cuisine and are paired with some of the greatest wines in the world. 9. Aragawa, Tokyo, Japan. The following establishment is Aragawa, which may be found in the basement of a former office building in Tokyo, Japan. Aragawa does not provide a tasting menu, in contrast to many other high-end eateries. This implies that you alone will decide the ultimate cost of the lunch, which normally runs between $260 and $370 per head. The eatery is most known for its variety of exquisite beef dishes, including Kobe and Wagyu. The reason their beef tastes so excellent is because it was all reared in the finest circumstances possible and given particular care before slaughter. 8. Kicho Arashiyama, Tokyo, Japan. Kicho Arashiyama is the second most expensive restaurant in the world. There are presently 6 of these establishments spread around Japan, but the Tokyo location is regarded as the greatest because it holds 3 Michelin stars. The 10-course tasting menu at Kicho Arashiyama, in contrast to the earlier restaurant we discussed, has some of the best foods available for supper. Kicho Arashiyama, in contrast to Aragawa, is renowned for its exquisite interior design and surroundings. Tatami mats and low tables with views of lovely gardens decorate the restaurant in the style of a ceremonial house. The presentation and timing of each item are given the painstaking attention to detail one would expect from a 3-star Michelin restaurant. Kunio Takioka, the current chef de cuisine, demands nothing less than the best. 7. Guy Savoy, Paris, France. 2 eateries bearing Guy Savoy's name exist, one in Paris, France, and the other in Las Vegas. We opted to concentrate on the restaurant in France because it is the flagship, despite the fact that both restaurants have received several Michelin stars. The eatery offers a 13-course tasting menu with a heavy meat emphasis for around $626 without beverages. A Festival of Lobster, John Dory, grilled pigeon, oyster concasse, monkfish, aubergine caviar, and sautéed cèpes are among the dishes you may anticipate. Gordon Ramsay was trained by Guy Savoy, who also owns 4 other popular restaurants in France. 6. Restaurant de l'Hôtel de Ville, Cressier, Switzerland. Restaurant de l'Hôtel de Ville is ranked number 6 on our list of the priciest eateries in the world. Although the name is a bit difficult to say, the extraordinary quality of the food and the eating experience make it one of the top restaurants in the world. You may expect an 11-course tasting menu, which includes lamb fillet and mussels with saffron, if you have the cash, just $415 per head. Scarlet tomato, pulp, pip consommé with imperial Ocitra caviar, grilled sailors, beef with wild pepper, crystallines de Charlotte, and young, fresh salad greens. You may select a bottle of wine from their 40-page wine list to go with your meal. 5. Maison Pic Valence, Paris, France. Sophie Pic, who is carrying on the family company, is one of very few female chefs in the world to oversee a 3-star Michelin restaurant. She is currently in charge of this generational establishment. A 9-course dinner is what you can anticipate, and it will likely include Mediterranean rouget in a saffron broth. There are candied turnips, Bannon goat cheese berlingots, deer marinated in sake lees squab, and some of the best chocolate desserts you'll ever have. Sophie is renowned for her creative cooking style, using uncommon tastes to create dishes that are appetizing to the palate as well as the sight. You'll savor your 9-course meal amid lovely Mediterranean gardens at the restaurant, which has been open for 130 years. 4. Masa, New York, United States. This New York restaurant, run by chef Masa Takayama, will set you back around $595 per person, excluding beverages and taxes. The eatery is renowned for its simplicity and offers a straightforward sushi tasting menu that emphasizes key tastes. At Masa, there isn't a set menu. Rather, cooks create dishes using fresh ingredients that are only available that day. It's frequently seen to be pricey and more of a place where celebs and A-listers congregate. Make a reservation, which is presently 4 weeks in advance, and see which A-listers you can run into if you have the money to spend and want to try some of the greatest sushi in the world. 3. Ultraviolet, Shanghai, China. Ultraviolet, one of the most exclusive restaurants in the world, ranges in price from $570 to $900 per person, not including cocktails and taxes. As opposed to the other restaurants on the list, this one has just one table that can seat a maximum of 10 people. For your $900, you may anticipate 10 to 20 sampling dishes, each of which will feature a new component and be prepared in a unique way. The restaurant strives to provide customers a complete dining experience by appealing to all of their senses in addition to their appetites. 2. Per Se, New York, United States. Per Se, a restaurant in New York, New York, is the second most expensive restaurant in the world. Per Se, Thomas Keller's second 3-star Michelin restaurant, debuted to the public in 2004. Per Se is primarily renowned for its exquisite flavor and incredibly subtle presentation. 1. Sublimotion, Ibiza, Spain. The most expensive restaurant in the world, Sublimotion, charges a staggering $2,380 per person. It's true what you just read. Guests at Sublimation pay $2,380 per person for a 20-course tasting menu. Paco Ranchero, a Michelin 2-star chef, manages the restaurant, which is only open for a few months each year during the Spanish summer, from June 1st to September 30th. If you're fortunate to secure a table in the summer, you can look forward to a whole new standard of eating and entertainment. If you find this video useful, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.